Alison Stevenson. I'm the current owner of this fabulous church, and my vocation is a forensic technical officer. We took ownership in October last year, 2020, and we purchased it because it's part of my childhood history, because I used to live next door, and this used to be the Scout Hall, so I used to frequent this building a lot. So it has emotional connection with me, and I just want to bring it back to its former glory. So it's a purchase of love, not money. Okay, so the building has a really rich historic record and prominence in the town, which I find that historical side really interesting and fascinating. So not only that, but I feel that we have a responsibility to preserve buildings like this and to restore them and to bring them back to their former glory. And I'm blessed enough that I'm in a position to be able to do that. So not only it's an emotional reason why I want to preserve this building and restore it. So the plan is that we will restore it to its complete former glories. We will rip out the bathroom and have the side entrance reopened. And I want to live here, yes. So I'm here on my own a lot. So I come out here every weekend, and I've been removing a lot of stuff that was left behind. And when I'm here, I'm alone, but I don't feel alone. And that's what's got me curious. So especially in the field that I do work in, I'm not scared of the dark, I'm not scared of the dead. They are my constant companions day in, day out. So nothing like that scares me at all. And I'm not scared here. I don't feel anything malicious at all, but I don't feel alone. I do have some idea of a possible person that is residing here at the moment. The former gentleman that previous owner to here died here. So, and I had the sad job of removing his personal belongings because the property was sold with all his belongings in it, including, suits, pajamas, all his clothing, personal photos, books, his little keyboard that he used to play on because he was a musician. So, yeah, I have a feeling that he might still be here. And I feel like I'm being watched, and they're not quite sure what to do with me. Am I an enemy or am I a friend? I don't think that decision's been made yet. I do feel there's more than one. Yes. Yes, and my dog will not come through the front door voluntarily, and if I make her come inside, it's a struggle, and she will not go past the turret front door. She will sit at the front door and whine, and as soon as I let that door open, she's gone. She's a big dog, so she's not skittish at all. She will not come in here. I hear the doors there rattle a lot, and they don't like staying closed. So that's an oak door. They are solid oak doors. They're not flimsy, and they're not going to move without some effort. That's the only place I feel unsettled. The original church that was built here was a wooden structure, and it burnt down. So this is a replacement building, and I think they decided they're going to use something a little less flammable. So they built it with these concrete blocks, and it's the first kind of building in Australia of this structure. Yes, that was 1908, and it was built in honour of a landowner that used to own this land around here. I only know that it was the Welsh Methodist Church built here. I was born in Wales, so that has a little significance for me. That pulls at my heartstrings. So I was born in Wales, so that sort of piqued my interest and in the building as well. Yeah. And if there is a certain person here that I suspect might be here, and they are reluctant to cross over, perhaps guide them on where they should be. I don't mind their company, but I'm sure there's a better place that they could be and should be at this stage of their existence.
her after all. Close the door. I know that there's something upstairs that's making me nervous. I'm not quite sure what it is, but we'll go up and have a look in a minute. I just want to have a look around and go that way and see what they're screaming at me. He's from the... He's saying I was there during the creation of the building. I keep hearing George, so I'm going to go with George for now. I really don't know. I'm not 100%, I'll go 90% on the George. The George keeps getting repeated in my head. There's a lot of really good energy. There's a lot of good energy. There's people like laughing and having a good time. So it's got some really, really positive energy, but when I kind of sense upstairs, there's a completely different feeling, and it feels like whatever's upstairs comes downstairs. Whether they died here or whether they were on the way to dying from here to the hospital, I don't know. I feel like it's a bit of both. Like they died here, got revived. Yeah, okay, thank you. Got revived, and then they died on the way to the hospital. And I get the name Andrew with that. So Andrew's just said that the reason why he comes here and he's here is because this is the place he was happiest the most. He says home wasn't a happy environment for him, so he preferred to come here all the time, and so that's why he's come back here. Give me a second. Now, it wasn't a bathroom before, not when I go back in time with what it looked like, but there were dead bodies in here, not like a morgue. They were, yeah, it's like the coffin was, and they were left in here before they were dragged out there. There is a priest in here. He's saying like a man with a cloth, but the cloth is torn, and he's just, like he's sitting there, which is the way that I see him, sitting there. If he does want to get moved on, we might move him on, because he sounds like he's too afraid to move on. Which some spirits do. They're afraid to move on because of judgment. If you're in there for a long period of time, and that's in the bathroom, you would probably experience depression, feeling like crying, or when you come out, your demeanour will be completely different. And that's the feeling you would get from the bathroom, but that's from the priest, because of how he feels about himself. You definitely, if you were living here, you would definitely feel like somebody is right behind you. Martha's very stern. She's loving, but she's stern. So she's like, if you were here, and I think she does her routine. I don't know what she means by that, but she's doing her routine, and if you interfere with that routine, she's going to let you know. Okay, upstairs. Immediately, as I'm walking up just these few steps, I'm hearing words being yelled at me like, don't come up, don't come up. Yep, still, but no, don't come up. Is over there, so over in that area there, just on the, he's like sitting there, is an old man. I lived here, okay. And he's just not happy. He makes anyone up here feel like crap. Like I feel like I want to vomit, and I don't even feel like I'm steady, even though I am. I don't feel very good. I'm going to walk over there, even though he doesn't want me to. Is that okay? Then the closer I'm getting to him, the more I'm actually feeling like I want to vomit. The more sicker he's making me feel. Did you die in a fire? Partly. My arms were burning, they'd been on fire. I remember the feeling, because I got burnt as a kid. It's same feeling. He does not want me up here. And he goes, if I give you that name, will you go? I'm like, what is it? And he's like, my parents' name. It's Douglas and Mary. Alright, but I want your name. Okay, so he's just threatened me. So I've got a threat, so it's going to be interesting tonight to see what happens with the crew tonight. So he says if they come up here, they're going to get out. If you want us to go, knock. Then. I can feel other spirits, but they're hiding. It's because they're not used to a team of investigators being here.
Is this camera on? Okay, that's snipped, so it can't be opened without it. So I'm holding a crucifix here and a manual for spiritual warfare. I can imagine that you used this at some point with the work that you did. Can you tell me, are you upset that this entrance to the beautiful church has become a bathroom with the toilet? Has that upset you? Would you like to see this a church again, not a home? If you are the priest that used to preach here and hold mass, can you please open these doors? They're in front of me. It's got that latch, but I've been told that this door can be opened and it opens a few times. Can you open it for me, please? If you are the elder gentleman that died here before they started the renovations here, can you please open the door for me? I heard that your family was a little dismissive and didn't want your photos in your Bible. And you've got the current owner that has kept them. Would you like her to bring them back? We're not here to hurt you or anything else. We're not here to anger you any further. We're here to help resolve what's going on. You know, she's a very lovely lady and she's going to take care of this place. And she'll restore it to its natural beauty. So if you're not able to move on, and I can understand that, can you at least please live in harmony? And not, you know, I know you don't hurt her, but not to scare her, not to follow her everywhere. Just live in harmony. Or you can cross over. Let me know we're communicating with somebody. Bang on the doors. Turn the torch off. Light up the sensor. There's no need to be shy, there's no need to be afraid. If you want to communicate, this is your last chance. Bang on those doors, open them up, do something. When the new owner does come in here and does change the place, but changes it for the better in its original state, you are not to make her feel unwelcome or uncomfortable. It will be best if you crossed over to the light. Okay, we'll leave you at peace. If you have anything to say at any time while we're here, please make a loud bang or open the doors, and we'll be happy to speak with you.
Mr. Russell, I believe that you were a big part of this building. If you're here, or if anybody's here, would you like to come towards this red light that's on the floor? You make a loud banging noise. What? Can you come up here and make a loud banging noise? If it's you, Mr. Russell, can you make another banging noise? Okay, I'm going to bring out something that you've probably never seen before. It's a way that you can communicate with us. Oh, do you know what that just said? It said mortician. Okay. The sensor lights are going off
It
downstairs.
has been for a while.
Okay. Okay, if you're downstairs, can you walk up the stairs? Can you tell us your name? Okay, can you tell me my name? Okay, so what's your name? Is there someone downstairs? There used to be someone here that used to like music. This used to be a church. Can you tell us about the priest? Is the priest still here? A loud bang for yes. Just feels really still, like there's no movement at all. Some local actions downstairs.
I'm back out at my property, and you can probably already hear my dog does not like being here. We haven't entered the property yet, but she recognises the property, and you can hear her already whining. Because she thinks I'm going to make her go inside, which I am. But we'll see how she reacts when we get inside. The normal activity is I let her through the front gate. If I'm outside, she paces up and down the front fence or waits at the front gate to be let go. If I'm inside the church and I can coax her inside, she will whine and carry on and cower. And if the door is open, she's out and gone. I cannot keep her inside. If the door is closed, she will sit at the front door and whine, as she is right now, to be let out. She hates it. So let's see how we go. What, Ziggy? What is it? What is it? You okay? Yeah? Alright, here we go. Let's open up. You okay? Yeah, here. Wow. She's gone straight in. Tail wagging. Sorry. Tail wagging. Still a bit unsure, aren't you? Well, she's not cowering, and the tail's wagging, which usually it's tucked in between her back legs. And she's going in the back corner. She's never done that. She has never gone to that back corner. What are you doing? This is the most relaxed I've ever seen her, and she's not whining. Can you tell the difference from the front? No way. She's gone in the bathroom. That has blown my mind. You wouldn't credit it. She's not hovering near the front door. This is the back wall of the building. She's calm, tail's wagging. She's not whining and carrying on like a pork chop. It feels calm in here. In 5 months, she has never explored to this extent. Never. You happy now? Okay.